Can you see that? I'm angry.
But I'm saying I did too much acid and my brain is fried. My brain is fried. They say, call Ray. Call Ray. Call Ray. Crazy.
Water song. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Water song. It's about being dehydrated in the middle of the desert.
called $5 Traffic.
lot better than I ever heard it, dude.
Get away.
woman, or really women.
Thanks a lot. You guys been a great audience.
Ancient manual race, lonesome out of place, touching I am near, pacing I can hear, talking I am lost, words are just too much, sleep is much too real. Friends are there to heal. Anticipation might kill you. No legends of virtue. Two made out of clay. They were meant to rain. Mountains much too tall. Water just too hot. Suitcase way too tight. Bag is way too dark. Ocean is too blue. Passion is untrue. Anticipation might kill you. No religion for virtue. I declare, they were meant to rain.
Spirit surrendered to me and didn't sing a song, watching me with hateful eyes, shadowed the night. There's times holding hands with the past, a love that never lasts. Lonesome at a place, is chanting at your race. Lonesome at a place. Crack
Alrighty, people, we're back on the air once again, the Calm and Crazy Show. And before I start, like, you could give a view of the clouds behind me. Can we get a view of the clouds? And okay, I'm gonna give you guys a health warning alert. And believe it or not, people, what I'm about to tell you guys is true. And here we go. Hong Kong pet owners were put on alert after the discovery of attacks of flesh-eating flies that had never been seen in the former British colony. The flies are suspected of causing horrific injuries to pets and livestock around the city of Hong Kong. The insect attacks open wounds such as a cut from a tick or a flea bite, then leaves up to 250 eggs on the edge of the fresh wound. This larvae then eat their way through flesh, muscle, and even bone. And the whole idea of flesh-eating flies doesn't really appeal to me, and I know it doesn't appeal to you people out there in TV land, because flesh-eating flies is the least thing we gotta worry about. I make a prediction is like we people out here in the United States, we won't be aware of it, but I'm assuming that they won't be able to stop these flesh-eating flies. And what's gonna happen? They're gonna be an outbreak somewhere. And it says here they've been found in India, Africa, Southern Africa, Malaysia, New Guinea, and parts of the Americas. And the whole point of flesh-eating flies in the Americas, like I said earlier, doesn't appeal to me. And just think about it, people. There's a lot of animals out there in the U.S. that have open wounds, such as pets and whatnot, livestock. One day they're gonna get worse and worse, and it's gonna be mutant flies. And basically, what I'm about to tell you, that's what it's all about. It's the health warning. And flesh-eating flies was just another topic in the show. And that was it. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. I was getting dizzy, Marty. Okay, people, here I am once again with the medical Call Me Crazy alert. And I know it sounds crazy, but believe me, it's all true. A Vermont family has 376 sheep. And for all you people who don't know what sheep are, and I know you people out there in TV land know what sheep are. They're used for the wool, but apparently the U.S. government says that they have mad cow disease, and that they're saying that the milk and cheese that they're giving out is tainted with mad cow disease. So basically they're saying don't buy any sheep from Vermont people. And that's my medical alert. And the thing is, the people who own the sheep, they're like our sons and daughters. Yeah, but we're like humans. We don't need to suffer any fucking mad cow disease. I know I don't want any of that. God knows I like my ground beef, but my red meat. But that gets shit. It gets too crazy. And on the subject of tainted animals and the whole bull crap, is the West Nile virus has struck a man dead in New York, in the same place where they found the 4 dead crows that has the West Nile virus. And that just goes to show that with that and flesh-eating flies that I talked about earlier, the whole world is pretty much going to end pretty soon. But you don't have to take my word for it. And that was my other Call Me Crazy alert, health alert. Until then, thank you very much for all your support. I'll talk about my mail, and hasta la vista, people. Later. Alrighty, people, here we are once again, the Call Me Crazy Show on the air. And like I said before, I want to thank everybody who made this possible. But before I go into any special things, I got several things I want to talk about. And the first thing I want to talk about is this computer issue that's been going around for maybe 6 months, 4 months already. And it's the issue concerning Napster. And apparently the judge shut down Napster, if I'm correct, editor or producer Marty. I think it got shut down. But the point of Napster was that people were downloading bands' music to the computer for free, the whole CD. And what I want to know, I used to record songs off of the radio when I was younger on a tape. And I used to make mixtapes off the radio of all these songs. I think that same kind of thing applies to the issue of the Napster thing. They shouldn't shut down Napster. It's the computer age. Technology advanced so fast, you can't keep up with that anymore. You know, the judge is fooling himself. The Metallica, the band, is fooling himself for suing, because in the end, people are gonna still download other people's CDs. So there you go. Next thing I want to talk about is, let's see, the Concorde air crash. I saw the videotape, and believe it or not, people, in the 30 years that it's been around, the Concorde, it's the Super Bowl of commercial flying. I can put it to you that way. Basically, there ain't no peanut butter sandwiches on this aircraft. It's first class all the way, and it cost $10,000. And in the 30 years that this Concorde's been around, it never crashed until last week. And crash it did. I saw the videotape, and get this, it slammed into a hotel. And what I think is kind of sad that, you know, there might have been someone in that hotel, because opening up the curtains at that moment, like he barely waking up in that hotel, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna just open up the curtains and get see the new Paris skyline. And when he opened that curtain, he saw that nose jet headed right toward the window. And that's pretty sad, people. But point is, they grounded the whole fleet, and that's hard to believe, but it'll be up and again. And it's always been a dream of mine to go on the Concorde, because basically you're the shit if you fly in the Concorde. So that's pretty much the end of that. Alrighty. Kathy Lee Gifford is about to leave the morning show. All I gotta say, who gives a flying fuck? And Joe Bob Briggs was canceled. He's not on the air anymore. If he was canceled, was he canceled?
We're really not sure.
Point is, he's not on the air anymore, and I know all you people don't know who he is, Joe Bob Briggs, but he's the guy on...
Watch my Sunday night if you still want to watch old Joe Bob.
There you go. And he was the guy on Monster Vision on TNT, and he was the one responsible for showing Planet of the Apes and all sorts of good horror movies, and the point is, he's off the air, and I think I might have to show all the horror movies that he didn't get to show. So we'll see more about that. And we're going to be showing Carrie later on. It's the first of 2 parts. Carrie by Brian De Palma. And all I got to say is Sissy Spacek, best movie. Alrighty. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston are going to get married. And get this, they have their wedding in a big tent, so nobody in the helicopter can take any pictures of them. All I got to say is that money well spent or not? Point is, Jennifer Aniston getting married. But I know all you girls out there in TV land are pretty sad that Brad Pitt getting married, but oh well. And Eddie Murphy did a record ever. He pulled in $42 million for the Nutty Professor Part 2. They made $42.7 million in the first 3 days. And all I gotta say, it's been a long way coming for Eddie Murphy, because he's been bombing in the box office since he came out with Harlem Nights back in '88, and that movie sucked. Even if it did have Richard Pryor in Arsenio Hall. And Arsenio Hall ain't shit. But the point is that he bombed, and it's good to know he's back on top, that he still has it, because even if he did pick up a transvestite, he's still a good guy, I think. And let's see. And on a sad note, Jerry Springer scandal has happened. It's just like the one. Can we get a picture of that dragonfly, Marty? Up there, Marty, up there. And that was Jurassic Park Part 3. On the last note, Jerry Springer, I don't know what really happened. I barely found out a couple days ago, 2 days ago. Apparently there was an ongoing situation between three guests on Jerry Springer, and the guy and the girl. And there was 2 guys and the girl. One of the girl, and one of the guy killed one of the guests on Jerry Springer, and that just goes to show that Jenny Jones Part 2. And what what I want to know, are the people in TV land responsible for all the violence in the world? You let me know, because I don't think I'm making people violent or angry, but those are my issues. So until then, the Call Me Crazy Show live urban sprawl edition will be up pretty soon one day. It might be up in 2 weeks, I think. Can we get a picture of that? Oh, it's gone away. Oh well. Alrighty then, people, I'm out of here. And I normally don't do this, but I don't have a bottle today. So call me crazy, here we go, instead of a bottle. I guess you didn't get that joke. Alrighty people, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay people, one more time and this is it. The Call Me Crazy Show is at the end. And before I sign off, I'm showing Carrie. And I hope you enjoy the show. And like I said before, my schedule is very busy. So but next episode will be a good one. And I'll make up for it. But until then, I get several responses every once in a while from the Call Me Crazy viewers. And I got this one a couple days ago. And here we go. The response to the Call Me Crazy Show. Okay, this is from some person named CFUS12. That's his email name. And he said, your cable show has to be the worst thing I ever seen in my life.
Worsty. You can't even spell worst right.
Yeah, he can't even spell worst right and can't even spell sense right. But anyways, you need to learn how to finish your sentences. Just wondering, why do you even have the show? It is entertaining how funny you are when you are trying to be serious. For all you people out there, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. And that's what this person said. And I just want to say thanks a lot to that person who wrote to me, because it makes me feel wonderful that I got some response. But it's a love-hate thing, I think. But until then, CFUS12, you'll see me again. I won't stop doing what I'm doing. And believe me, the Call Me Crazy Show will never die. And here we are at the final stage of the Call Me Crazy Show at P.O. Box 862. Okay, we're doing the information, P.O. Box 862333, the Call Me Crazy Show, Tucson, Arizona, 857-546-233. Or you can email us at pondoscp@aol.com or at http://members.aol.com/pondoscp.html. Alrighty people, but all you people out there, you made it all possible. And I'm going to say my thanks now. I'd like to thank my wonderful girlfriend, who I love very much. Anna, I love you very much. I'd like to thank my editor of the show, Marty. He made all this possible. I'd like to thank Chris Duncan. He made everything possible. I would like to thank everybody out there who made it all possible. And what else? And I'd like to wish a happy birthday to Stacy. Happy birthday, Stacy. And that's it. And you know what? I still need to do one more thing. And here's the response from us earlier from the
No, this is what he wrote back, because I said, are you talking about Call Me Crazy? And he said, yeah, and that's what he said.
Okay, getting back to the CFUS12 guy, this is an ongoing issue here at the headquarters of the Pounder Production place, is that Marty took the email from me this time and he said, what show are you talking about, to this guy who said that I run the worst show on television. And this guy said, yes, it's that show I'm talking about, CFUS said. You might want to make sense when you're speaking. He put a C instead of an S in sense. So all I gotta say, you come up here and you try to do what I do. Until then, people, I love you guys. Tucson will always rule. Suntrans sucks dick. I know you say there's nice people on Suntrans, but you know what? I haven't met them yet. And one thing for John Mackel, He's the city council aide for the city council Shirley got. All I gotta say, he can suck my big fucking fat dick because he's a racist fuck who doesn't know anything about politics, and he should get his ass out of Tucson before I find it. Fucking, he called us Hispanic, we're a bunch of Mexican mafia. He called lesbians a bunch of dykes, and then he called Jews a bunch of ingrates. That racist motherfucker, and the city of Tucson is paying that motherfucker's salary? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. And next week I'm gonna give you a city number you can call and you can give your complaints because Shirley's got to go because she is a no good woman. She is only suspended at city council aid for 30 days. And like I said, I hope he's watching this motherfucking show because you know what? He is a rotten piece of shit that doesn't know anything. John Michael, I hope you fucking choke. I hope you fucking have a hernia, and then also at the same time, I hope you fucking bleed to death, you fucking racist fuck. Get your ass out of Tucson. We don't need that shit, you dumb fucking bitch. And on a lighter note, I like to show Carrie, first parter. Until then, I'm very angry, and I'm leaving on an angry note so I can fly across the world. Carrie, people, by Brian De Palma. Until then, Tucson will always rule forever.